Let's take a walk on the wild side and talk about love. I've got a feeling that our hearts could fit like a glove. There's no time to waste with so much joy to share. Now's the time for haste, for you to show how much you care. Hi, everybody. Hi, it's Diane Nalini here, and I'm with my husband, Adrian Cho, today, and a warm welcome to all of you. A warm welcome to all of you for this lovely last weekend in June. And we're really happy to be able to do this final weekly live stream concert for you before we take a bit of a break this summer. We're going to be off in July and August. We won't be doing weekly live streams, but we're still going to be very busy doing musical collaborations and taping lots of interesting things so that we're ready to start again in the fall. And I hope that you guys have been having some nice fine weather wherever it is that you are. And we're going to kick things off today. We have a bunch of different requests that people had sent in to us over the last few weeks, and so we're trying to get to as many of them as we can. And we would like to dedicate this first one to all of you, because you really have been a marvelous audience and a marvelous community that has, I feel like we've been just so lucky to connect with you through these live streams and support each other through these lockdown times. So we're going to do this song. It's called Too Marvelous for Words. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You're just too marvelous for words like glorious, glamorous, and that'll stand by amorous. You're just too wonderful, I'll never find the words that tell enough, spell enough. I mean, they just aren't swell enough. You're much, too very, very, very to ever be in Webster's dictionary. And so I'm borrowing a love song from the birds to tell you that you're marvelous, too marvelous for words. You're much too marvelous for words like glorious, glamorous, and that'll stand by amorous. You're just too wonderful, I'll never find the words that tell enough, spell enough. I mean, they just aren't swell enough. You're much too very, very, very to ever be in Webster's dictionary. And so I'm borrowing a love song from the birds to tell you that you're marvelous, too marvelous for words. How's it going there in the chat?
Everything's going well.
People can hear us? Everything okay?
I think it's all good.
Wonderful. Have we got there? Oh, hey Jen, yay! Hi Monica. Oh, it's so nice to see you guys. We got Clay. Oh, there's so many. I'm sorry that I can't see all the names, but it's just really lovely to see you guys in the chat and joining us. This next song is by Anne Ronell, and it's one of my all-time favorite standards, and it's so cool that it was written by a woman because not a lot of jazz standards have been written by women. So we're going to do this one for you now, and it's called Willow Weep For Me. One, two, three. Willow, weep for me. Willow, weep for me. Bend your branches down along the ground and cover me. Listen to my plea. Hear me, willow, and weep. Gone my lover's dreams, lovely summer's dreams. Gone and left me here to weep my tears into the stream. Sad as I can be. Hear me, willow, and weep. Whisper to the wind to say that love has sinned, to leave my heart a breaking and making a moan. Murmur to the night to hide its starry light, so none will find me sighing and crying all alone. Willow tree, weep in sympathy. Bend your branches down along the ground and cover me. Listen to my plea. Hear me, willow, and weep for me. Whisper to the wind to say that love has sinned, to leave my heart a breaking and making a moan. Murmur to the night to hide its starry light, so none will find me sighing and crying all alone. Weep in willow tree, weep in sympathy. Bend your branches down along the ground and cover me. Listen to my plea. Hear me, willow, and weep. Willow,
That's fun.
Yes. Oh, well, now we're coming to another song, which is a request, and we're going to send this one out to Hélène Vigeant, because she had requested some Henry Mancini, and in fact, we got a few requests for Henry Mancini in the chat over the last few weeks. And there's so many great songs that he wrote, but I was reflecting on which one had sort of touched my life the most, I suppose. And we're going to do a song for you, which was the title track from one of my all-time favorite movies. It's an Audrey Hepburn, Cary Grant movie called Charade. And it's interesting because when you look at the lyrics for this song, it's a little bit reflected. I won't give the plot away in case you haven't seen it, but basically Cary Grant's character is not who he seems to be. Let's put it that way. And so there's allusions in the lyrics here to masquerades and playing games and playing different roles. And so it's a little bit reflective of that movie. But if you see the movie, I love the different ways in which this theme appears. So we're going to do it for you as a waltz, but you hear it done in all different styles. It's like a kind of a masterclass of how to reinvent a simple melodic theme throughout the soundtrack of that movie. So there you go. And it's set in Paris. How lovely is that? Definitely worth checking out that movie if you haven't seen it. So Hélène and all the people who requested Mancini, this is for you. It's called Charade. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. When we played our charade, we were like children posing, playing at games, acting out names, guessing the parts we played. Oh, what a hit we made. We came on next to closing, best on the hill, lovers until love left the masquerade. Fate seemed to pull the strings. I turned and you were gone, while from the darkened wings the music box played on. Sad little serenade, song of my heart's composing. I hear it still, I always will, best on the bill charade. Ba-da-da-da-ya-da-ba-bwe, ba-da-ya-da-da-ya-da-ba-bwe, ba-ba-dwe-da-da-ya-da-da-da-ya-da-ba-dwe, ba-da-da-da-da-ya-da-ba-dwe, ba-boo-ba-dwe-da-da. Fate seemed to pull the strings. I turned and you were gone, while from the darkened wings the music box played on. Sad little serenade, song of my heart's composing. I hear it still, I always will, best on the bill charade.
That's nice.
Henry Mancini.
I just...
Do you need a glass of water? Because now is a good time.
Exactly.
We reach a point in the show when I end up playing something on the baritone ukulele and Adrian is parched. So for those of you who weren't here last week, we were laughing because we have to turn off our air conditioning and our fridge whenever we do these live streams, because there's so much background noise that generates a lot of background noise, and we can't leave our windows open either because other people have their window air conditioning units on in the apartment building. So it's just like a massive, it's just massive vibrations and brrr sounds everywhere. So anyway, I'm just going to, sorry, I have to do this every time because the temperature changes so rapidly when we do those. We only turn the aircon on at the last minute just because, off I mean, at the last minute, just so we don't boil. But that means the temperature does change. Yes, the temperature does change over the course of the few minutes in which we actually play. So that's why I always have to tune up if I haven't touched the instrument for a few minutes. This next song is called Covardia, which means cowardice in Portuguese. And it was originally written as a samba. And it is by Ataulfo Alves and Mario Lago. And what's interesting about Ataulfo Alves is he was a man of humble origins. His father was a musician, and he played music all his life, but he held so many different jobs throughout his career, and he was active. He had some hits in Brazil in the 1950s, but, he worked as a carpenter, as a shoeshine boy, as a chauffeur. Like, he just did a lot of different jobs while he was also writing songs and before he sort of struck big with a few hits. And it's interesting that he has a couple of different songs about emotional cowardice, about not being brave. And just so that you know what this song is about, this is about somebody who's basically saying, she's talking to somebody that she used to be in love with and saying, I don't want you to think about me. I want you to forget my name. I've forgotten the sound of your voice. I don't want to meet you again because I'm scared of falling in love with you all over again. And that's what the title refers to, the cowardice in the title. So we're going to give this a try here. Eu quero que nunca mais me apareças. Eu quero até que me esqueças, que eu já esqueci a tua voz. Deixa-me só, por piedade, feliz na minha saudade, lembrando que houve entre nós aquela velha loucura que só nos trouxe amargura. Não quero em vão reviver. Não fiques no meu caminho, procura um novo carinho nesse teu novo querer. Só não quero que tu penses que é porque a outra pertences que eu busco em vão te evitar. Tenho medo, francamente, de te encontrar novamente e novamente te amar. E novamente te amar. All right. Well, now we're going to come to a couple of Cole Porter songs in a row, and I guess this is our I don't want to say this is goodbye. It's au revoir because we're just taking a short break. But this one is something that my mom requested, and since I haven't seen her in months and months, and I haven't seen my dad either, it's fun to be able to send out songs for them. So although she's the one who requested this, it's actually, again, for all of you, because this is a song called Every Time We Say Goodbye by the wonderful Cole Porter. And ce n'est qu'un au revoir, of course, as we say in French. This is not goodbye. It's just see you soon. See you again soon. One, two, three. Every time we say goodbye, I die a little. Every time we say goodbye, I wonder why a little. Why the gods above me, who must be in the know, think so little of me, they allow you to go. Oh, when you're near, there's such an air of spring about it. I can hear a lark somewhere begin to sing about it. There's no love song finer, but how strange the change from major to minor. Every time we say goodbye. When you're near, there's such an air of spring about it. I can hear a lark somewhere begin to sing about it. There's no love song finer, but how strange the change from major to minor. Every time we say goodbye, oh, every time we say goodbye. Aw.
That's nice.
Yeah. So that was for all of you to say a fond au revoir for a few weeks. And we saw some lovely comments before the live stream was starting. We saw some people had entered the chat and were talking about how they were going to miss our concerts. Thank you so much. We're so touched that it has impacted you in a good way. Our goal when we started all this was to just lift people's spirits during the lockdown and to stay connected with all of you. And we really feel like we've forged a special bond with our viewers and with you guys as our audience. And I can't thank you enough for being with us every week. And excuse me. I hope you know that it's not that we don't love you. We just need a bit of a holiday and also the ability to go away on a week, like for a day trip on the weekend, because basically when we do our live stream, it ends up, if I'm honest, it takes most of the day, most of the Saturday, just because, we're setting up the lights and the sound and we're sound checking and just running through things. So it does take up a fair amount of time, and we queuing up the animation at the end with the credits, and it's all good fun. We've both learned so much from this process of live streaming, and we've had a lot of fun learning about streaming platforms and how to do little, Adrian has mastered getting stuff from the chat and stuff like that, that's really fun.
Well, and the thing too is that actually everything we have up here to do the live stream, it actually doesn't even live up here. It's actually downstairs in my studio, and every Friday night or Saturday I bring the whole thing up, or half of the system, and we set up everything. We do our live stream, and then I dismantle all.
Well, my microphones and my mixer are here. The audio, I do audio, he does the visuals. So the audio stuff lives here, but his visual stuff definitely is down there.
The reality, of course, is we're not going on vacation. We're not going anywhere. We're actually doing
a staycation.
We're having
a
have a lot of other things going on too.
Well, some people were asking what we were going to be doing over the next couple of months, and so we thought we would just spend a moment to tell you. Adrian has some exciting projects, and you're doing. You're going to be teaching photography workshops.
Yeah, actually, I have a little ticker for this, if just for you guys. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm teaching an online nature photography workshop. So it's basically like a 5-week fully immersive workshop.
Ooh,
and
fancy pants, he's got the ticker tape thing.
So I'm going to be doing weekly live classes, like live streamed like this, but I have multiple cameras, so I can sort of show people what I see through my camera and how I hold the cameras, and talk about taking photos and editing photos and all the things about that. And so that'll be pretty interesting. That's going to take up a bunch of time.
And I'm also going to be teaching some ukulele workshops over the summer. And if anyone's interested in that, I've put a link in the description of this video to my Ukulele for Jazz Singers website. It has a lot of free resources for people who want to learn jazz ukulele, but I also offer dedicated workshops, and we've been doing them every 2 weeks on Zoom, and it's a lot of fun. We do it on a Sunday afternoon, and I love having people from around the world. I've had participants from Japan and the UK and Italy and Australia, I think, as well. So it's really fun. That's one of the cool things about lockdown, is you get to meet people from around the world. And I'm also still developing an online workshop, an online version of a vocal improvisation workshop that I was going to give right here at Gig Space at Alcorn Music Studios in Ottawa. But they're not quite ready to offer in-person classes again, and we don't know when that will happen. So we'll be busy, but we will also take some day trips, she says, looking at him. I really do need to get out of the apartment. Anyway, we want to finish off with a song that everybody can sing together, and another song that is dedicated to you guys. And this is the song C'est magnifique. English lyrics by Cole Porter and music by Cole Porter, and French lyrics by François Léonard. And this is from the movie Can-Can, and from the musical Can-Can as well, so you might be familiar with it. And it had Michel Jourdan and Frank Sinatra and Shirley MacLaine in it, and Maurice Chevalier, I think, as well. So we're going to do this in both languages. I've put the we're starting with the English lyrics on the screen, but for those of you who speak French, we're also going to put part of the French lyrics on the screen as well later in the middle of the song. I don't know how Adrian's going to do it. He's going to do it while he's playing. But sing along with us if you can in either language or both, because it's really good for the soul, and we know that from science. So singing together is good. And for the French parts, if you don't want to sing all the French lyrics, just sing the parts that go ooh la la la, c'est magnifique. That's your part, and then you'll be good. Okay? 1, 2.
Hold on. Okay, we're doing last.
Last
Last day.
pedal?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, last day.
Okay, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. When love walks in and takes you for a spin, oh la la la, c'est magnifique. When every night your loved one holds you tight, oh la la la, c'est magnifique. But when one day your loved one drifts away, oh la la la, c'est si tragique. But when once more he whispers je t'adore, c'est magnifique. La vie est là qui vous prend par le bras, oh la la la, c'est magnifique. Des jours tout bleus, des baisers lumineux, oh la la la, c'est magnifique. Donner son cœur avec un bouquet de fleurs, oh la la la, mais c'est magnifique. Et faire un jour un mariage d'amour, c'est magnifique. Partir là-bas, lune de miel à Cuba, oh la la la, c'est magnifique. Sous ce climat, les baisers sont comme ça, c'est magnifique. Des nuits d'amour qui durent 45 jours, oh la la la, c'est magnifique. Revoir Paris, retrouver ses amis, c'est magnifique. Et faire un jour un mariage d'amour, c'est magnifique. That was impressive that you managed to turn the page while playing. I didn't think it was going to be. You should have. You know what? You should have given me the gadget. We didn't plan that out. He should have given me the gadget. I could have turned the page.
We didn't actually discuss. I didn't know when the French was coming. So we started, and then I thought to myself, wait a minute. I don't actually know when it's supposed to switch. So this is going to be interesting.
Oh my goodness. Oh, and well, next time I'll do the button pressing. But he has this fancy thing that looks like it's ready to launch a nuclear missile on his phone for page turning and all these different things. So I definitely need to be told what button to press. I can't just randomly do it. Who knows? I might end the stream by accident if I press the wrong button. Anyway, I just wanted to say it has been such a delight to do these live streams for you guys for the past, I think we've been doing them for the past 3 months every Saturday. And it's been an absolute delight. While we're away, I'm still going to be posting videos to this YouTube channel. I'll post individual songs. I might pull out some songs from past live streams and just put them in as standalone songs. So I hope you'll subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, because that will be a way for you to be kept notified about what's going on. And also, if you want to join our mailing list, it's in the description of this video. You can just follow the link there and fill in your email address, and that way you'll know when we are starting up in September. We'll let you know all the details. So I guess we're coming to the end now. That was our last song. So we just wanted to say thank you so much to all of you. It's been an absolute delight to connect with you. And as much as you say that we helped you get through this, you have helped us as well, because it's been so wonderful to look forward to giving you these concerts and to connecting with all of you. So thank you so much.
Yeah, it's been, we've had a lot of fun doing this. It's been so great to connect with you guys. And, you know, that's both, people in Ottawa and musicians that we perform with, and then people around the world. It's been wonderful.
Yeah, and we encourage you to support the live streams of local musicians over the summer for those that are continuing. So, of course, the Zola's live streaming is happening 7 p.m. for the next few Saturdays, I think, until July 11th. Our friend Dave Renaud is doing live streams on his Facebook page, 7:30 p.m. and on Facebook, and 8 p.m. on YouTube, and I think there's also some of the Ottawa Jazz Fest stuff that's still happening until tonight or tomorrow.
Right. Yep.
So lots to do and lots to see, and we really look forward to getting back together with you in that sounds like we're breaking up. No, you know what I mean. Getting together with you in September. So if you want to stick around in the chat, we'll play the credits, and we will, of course, jump in to say hello.
What's that thing from Friends? We're just on a break.
We're on a break. Hey,
we're not splitting up.
That's right. We're just taking a break. Okay, sending you. Merci beaucoup à tous et à toutes pour votre chaleureux accueil au sein de vos foyers. Thank you so much for welcoming us into the hearth and heart of your homes. And thank you to everyone who sent in pictures of themselves watching the show. We're going to compile all of those and feature them in some way in September as well. So we really appreciate that. Okay, take care, everybody. Lots of love. Bye.
Je suis émerveillée par les petites choses, le parfum d'une rose, la lune, une toile d'araignée qui brille à la lumière d'un matin ordinaire, la neige. À quoi ça sert d'attendre que l'amour fasse mon bonheur? Je gagne quand j'écoute la musique dans mon cœur. Et quand on s'émerveille des plus petites choses, c'est là que le bonheur s'annonce enfin. Je suis émerveillée par les petites choses, le parfum d'une rose, la lune, une toile d'araignée qui brille à la lumière d'un matin ordinaire, la neige. À quoi ça sert d'attendre que l'amour fasse mon bonheur? Je gagne quand j'écoute la musique dans mon cœur. Et quand on s'émerveille des plus petites choses, c'est une petite chose qui peut changer la vie. C'est là que le bonheur s'annonce enfin.